We are on track to meet the target of 1 trillion euros in investment in green finance. More than 50% of our annual investments go to the climate transition, to the green finance, so as to make it a success, a European success, a global success for all of us.
But why do I keep hearing then that Europe has more of the stick approach and the US has the carrot approach with the IRA? How do they differ?
Well, I think that we have a shared endeavor, which is to ensure that we do this green transition, that we move to a net zero economy, and that this is profitable. Well, my side of things is the carrot, actually. I am the investor. So we are the largest multilateral development bank in the world. Maybe people don't know, with a 600 billion balance sheet. 90% of the investments are done in the EU, where we are the largest investor in renewables. We're probably one of the largest investors in renewables in the whole world. And right now here in the UN General Assembly, around the General Assembly, I'm having lots of meetings, exchanges to try to bring that agenda forward with a global perspective.
Well, Nadia, I mean, renewables is a very broad topic. Solar, wind, water, nuclear. Talk to us about where you're deploying your balance sheet. I mean, 600 billion is a lot of money.
Well, more than 50%, as I said, is going to climate finance. And this is sustainable infrastructures, this is sustainable transport, this is also renewables, wind, energy grids, solar, and also new fuels, the fuels of the future, for example, green hydrogen. We're supporting very innovative, large projects, also large traditional infrastructures, and dynamic startups that are really going to be the ones finding the technologies, the breakthrough technologies for all of us.
I mean, we've seen with hydrogen, though, that it's hard. That green hydrogen in particular is quite hard. I mean, Germany had to sort of backtrack from that, in particular with the war in Ukraine. In addition, like Ørsted dropped and had to ditch out on a hydrogen project. Can you do hydrogen profitably? And how do you do that?
Well, we have to, because it is
But can you right now?
Well, right now we're investing in a number of projects in Europe, which are more having to do with industry hubs. So we are greening industry, highly polluting, highly energy intensive.
So like
industry.
A cement industry that
yes, and steel, all these large industry. So we are seeing, for example, close to a port in the south of Portugal. We're going to have a green hydrogen hub. So that's very close to traditional industries, and we're helping them become green and also profitable. Likewise, in other parts of Europe, we are at the early stages of these new technologies, and it is only normal, that some projects fail, that some projects are succeeding, and that's why we are, the European Investment Bank is a public investment bank to take the risk, to make sure that patient capital, long-term investors are taking those risks so that also we mobilize private capital and we make this a success.